since I have streamed anything. And I've wanted to stream some 2K for a while, but I've always been like, oh, I don't know, like, what am I really bringing to the table with that? But I'm pretty excited about this lineup that I put together. Finally got the final piece to it, that Giannis that you see there at shooting guard. Go a little into it here. It started when I kind of just happened into this Hakeem here on a in the auction house. I built most of this team off the auction house. I lucked into that Hakeem. I was like, oh man, I love the idea of him at small forward. I started looking for the other cards to kind of fill it out. Found that Jokic at point guard already had the infinite contracts on him there. Kind of just pieced it together. Finally got that Giannis today. So I'm going to give it a test drive. First one. I don't play this mode a lot. I'm mostly my career. I like doing GM mode, or not GM, my league with friends. So I'm not that deep into the domination here, but I'm excited to bring this team into it. It's a team I've been looking forward to. Thanks for joining me. If you're looking for someone who is like, oh, bye. I shouldn't call attention to people. Every time I do, they leave. Like, oh, I don't want to be here now. Just ignore them. That's the first thing I've learned. I don't know how regularly I'll be getting back into streaming. This is kind of a test thing, I guess. Still kind of living a bohemian lifestyle, as it were. If that word is problematic, let me know. If it's got like undertones to it that I'm not aware of. Someone feel free to let me know. I will take it out of my vocabulary. But I don't think it does. And if I am correct in that, then that is the lifestyle I'm living. Ugh, look at that. Bill Russell, my shortest player. You love to see it. And since so many of them are like glitched and Galaxy Opal and whatever, they're all going to be like good shooters and stuff too. I haven't played with most of these cards other than the Hakeem. I put him in my triple threat lineup along with Kemba and Zion. Because I've kind of gotten into Zion's groove with his shot. And I just love Kemba. Even after he left the Hornets. I like playing the bigs. Usually my player is either a power forward or a center. This is the first year I've actually done a point guard for my career. There we go. I think I'm going to like playing as Antetokounmpo as shooting guard though. Just the whole team being around 7 foot. I am just loving it. They can't even just get anywhere close to anything. Those out of position cards, that was a game-breaking ad, honestly. Oh. There you go. Ugly. I have a feeling this one's going to be embarrassing. Oh shoot. I'm not really sure. Oh, see that height. Oh. Yeah, if they didn't foul, I was about to just... I just feel like defensively I feel like this is going to be a broken lineup unless I'm playing actual people. I mean, nasty. Those are my kind of dunks. No nonsense, make them feel stupid. Yeah, honestly, the only thing that's going to keep them even... Hey, there we go. Yeah. I don't know why, but that's kind of like my sweet spot. If I... Usually with my player, there's a few players, though, that if I figure out their shot, if I get to that spot, I hit it every time. Jokic wasn't one of those players yet. I haven't really played with him, but he could be. I don't know. We'll find out. Oops. I think I have subs auto on because I set my minutes. Let me double check. Oh no. Yeah. I set that stuff outside of the game and then just let the coach handle it in-game because I don't want to be thinking about it while I'm actually playing. But... yeah. Where's the thing? Oh well. Oh, no. Don't adjust the minutes. Keep the minutes how they are. There we go. Skirt. Yeah, he was coming for me. Okay, there we go. See, and here's the other beautiful thing. My bench, not quite as big. Okay, what are you guys doing? There we go. I hate when it does that. But I got that Simmons at point guard. And he's got that Shaq dynamic duo. There we go. My small forward is Kyle Anderson, just kind of normal size there. And then Zion's not too big, but like I said earlier, I kind of got his shot down a little bit, so... No. Not on me. Nah. Not the best shooter in these games. Like, my timing's not always the best, but I gotta say, my defense is a highlight. And playing with this team, this, like, just team of giants. Aww. Ben. Oh, he lifted the ball. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken it once the other guy came to help him, but I am also up 13-2. So I wasn't too concerned with just sticking to my guns. Unless he blows it again. Oh man, the 76ers. I have a feeling. They say they're not going to blow it all up, but I don't know. I say I have a feeling, but I think it's just that I want them to, because I want them to trade Embiid to the Hornets for that third pick, because otherwise they're going to pick up LaMelo, and they don't need another guard, another young guard to add to the core of that being all they have. So, like, if the 76ers want to let him go, it might be a bad place to do it. I'm just saying. Ugh. This is a one-sided lineup, though, to be fair. I don't know. I think there's some merit to that idea, and well, I say other sports. I saw one guy talking about it on Twitter that writes for, what is it, The Atlantic? No. The Athletic. Why did I say The Atlantic? That's a real. I'll tell you why I said that, because of the old wake and bake. But yeah, there's a guy I follow on Twitter, follows me, writes for The Athletic. I saw him talking about it too. I don't think it's a bad idea. But if the Hornets did it, they'd probably find a way to blow it. Yeah. Oh shit, they got my man Sean Bradley pulling minutes. Oh, now I've cussed. Do I have to like mark my video or something? I kind of like a little... Ben shouldn't be on the floor without Shaq. That should be that should count as a steal. I don't know. I mean, like, in the game. I don't need to be changing NBA laws because of my personal opinions, but really I just say that because I do it a lot in my career and I want those stats. Just draw up on them either at the half court or right on the edge, and they just bump into you and they step out of bounds. Oh, see? I got cocky. Karma got me. I did that. It's another bad thing 2K does that came against me this time. I don't have anything to talk about. See? Ugh. Now I can't see who I'm guarding. Fix the camera. There we go. I like these jerseys I got going on. Ooh. I think the only way the Hornets could improve on their jersey is to add a little black to them. That's one fun thing I found as a person from North Carolina that's lived all over kinda now, is you see people wearing Hornets gear all over the country, and they don't know nothing about the Hornets, they don't care about the team, but that teal and purple, there's something to it. Ever since the 90s, it's had fashion magic. Oh, that's not who I thought it was going to go to. God, that glitched Hakeem. It's ugly. This whole lineup is ugly. I'm loving it. Honestly, if their team gets like a single rebound on this lineup, it should be an embarrassment. They all should quit. I think just my power forward is under 7 foot. Oh. Oh, I'm getting jumpy. But it doesn't matter. There we go. Aw. I'm bad at switching. I get, like, stubborn. Again, clearly not that it's mattered in this game. I just kind of have an unfair advantage with this lineup, but I know my flaws. Throw the ball. Oh. Oh, okay. I kind of deserve to lose it there, not gonna lie. Oh, he got me. Oh, nope. With that finish. I don't know. Jokic has looked nasty in these playoffs, too. I saw someone say he's been the second best player in the playoffs, and I can't find flaw in that. It's got him on the step of the finals, so we'll find out today how they're going to stack up to the Lakers. I feel like it's the Lakers to lose at this point, but I don't know. Bubble makes things interesting. I think the bubble's also been a good environment for the Heat. They've just been able to just zone in, just be together, zone out all the other noise from any of the other teams, from outside, from the fans, and just play. And I think that's really paid off for them too. I hate the Celtics, but I love Kemba, so I've been kind of cheering for them a little, but the Heat are bringing it to them. This is just sad. I feel really bad for the Kings right now. Not bad enough to not do stuff like that, but oh yeah. Good thing he was cold, because I left him wide open. Oh, Shaq. Wait, where's... Okay. I don't know how my lineup got so thrown off there. But I'll take it. I have no problem having Yao Ming and Shaq on at the same time. Love them both. I've always been, I was saying earlier, I've always been a big fan of big men. Growing up, loved the Hornets, loved Muggsy, but the only jersey I had was Larry Johnson. That number 2, still got it to this day, even though it definitely doesn't fit anymore. It did for a little while. As an adult, I mean. Obviously, for a little while as a kid when I had it. Ugh, every time I do in my career, I've always done power forwards till this year. But I still played like a defense-minded, rebound-minded point guard. There we go. I feel like I should take my foot off the gas at some point, like sportsmanship or something. Well, at the same time, I say that, but what do you do in that case? Just stand there with the ball like a fool. Oh. That music, that I don't know if it is on the broadcast too, but for me, it's always stupid loud. I have my settings set to have music as the quietest thing, but this just... Jesus Christ, I can't even see my stats. It's deafening me. I hope it didn't deafen you too. It probably drowned me out. Don't even know what I just said. It wasn't important. Skirt. Alright, slow it down for a little bit. Let him breathe. What are you doing? I don't want you to have the ball. Ugh. That was a long shot. There we go. I don't do good with slow ball, see? I shouldn't do it. It was a waste. I'm playing Rockets basketball with fucking centers at every position, basically. Well, maybe not Rockets basketball anymore. We'll see where he goes next. Nah. Nah. Y'all got my littlest man on the court blocking you now. Beautiful. The dream, baby. Get out of my way. Hakeem is where this lineup all started with. I saw that glitched small forward Hakeem in the auction house. Had the money for him and just had to get him. And then just built this tall ball lineup around him. Found that Jokic at point guard. Finally got the Giannis today. That was the one that closed it off. Oh. Yeah, go Yao, go. Flash. Doesn't matter. I don't really know why their starters are even playing anymore. Bench them, give them some rest. I don't know why my start. Well, they're not. Some of them are. Fool. Alright. Let's see how nasty I can get, I guess, with this one. Skirt. Okay, fine. There we go. Zion. Zion's another of those players. I wanted to not like him because he played for Duke, but he did do the one and done thing, and I don't know. From all public appearances, he seems pretty damn likable. I think Redick might have turned himself around. He used to be very not likable. Very much so. While he was actually at Duke, he was a douche. But he seems to have turned that around, perhaps. They'll be an interesting combo to watch. Oh, I thought Bogdan was going to come back and try to stop Ben, but he didn't. Pass up the layup for the three then. That was a very not Ben Simmons thing to have done. Oh. There we go. Sade. Or as I used to say, Sade. Because I am still very white. I didn't know. If I lose a jump ball, then, well, it's just my fault. I don't really know how to time them. I just tap the button. There's probably something I'm supposed to do, like right when it reaches its peak, press the button or something. Ugh, embarrassing. Frustration foul for not getting a jump ball when you're up. 57? That's just shitty sportsmanship. Why is that up? Did I bring that up? Sometimes I'd be pressing buttons and don't realize it. Ugh, it's doing that thing. Quit it. Doom. I mean, do what you want, Bogdan, a bitch. Is that the Bojan? Which one is the small one? Bogdan. Bogdan is small, Bojan is big. I get them confused. I should have passed it. I was distracted thinking of Bogdanovich's, which is a more common problem than you'd think. At least 6 car accidents a day happen because people are distracted thinking about which Bogdanovich is which. That's a true statistic. Another 12 happened from people trying to pronounce Giannis Antetokounmpo. I just say things and with confidence and go with it. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Which seems insensitive to his culture, and that's not how I meant that to come off. But he doesn't know me. He's not going to hear me saying his name. If he does, I'll be embarrassed. I will be properly full of shame. Ugh. I like my name, but I wish my name could like flow to that. Tim Reese. It doesn't work. You gotta have like the right amount of syllables. You can't like Timothy either. I don't have a good name for being a NBA player. That's the reason I'm not. Because you can't chant my name to that. I had the chance. And said no thank you. Pass it, doof. Skirt. Yeah, I was a little late on that release. I was a little late on everything on that play. I don't know how I ended up coming out ahead on it. Ugh, I hate that the computer doesn't really try to stop them at the end there. I established that that's how my team plays. Y'all play physical. Do it. Even when you're up 63 points. The domination series, like, it's not the hardest games to play. Like, I'm usually winning them pretty comfortably. But this is... this lineup has broken. I don't think I can play with this lineup against anyone but, like, actual people. It's ridiculous. I've never... I mean, you've been watching me play. I'm not, like, the best player. I'm adequate. A blowout like this. Whew. I just... It's not even real people, and I feel bad for them. Not enough to stop, but damn. Enough to play a little sloppy, maybe. Hey, Nate's online. Does it just blur that out when did I just say his name, but it didn't on the game? What a bad friend. Me, not him. Ugh. I don't know why he keeps ending up in He's got less minutes than anyone in the... I don't know why I even set the minutes. They just mess around with them. My team name is from... I don't know... I was in the Seagull last year at App in college. And that is a reference to that show. At one point, Arkadna says to her son, "You're from Kiev and you're a nobody." And the cities in this game, you're like, you used to be able, in like, I don't know, 15 maybe, to just name your city. So like I would be Asheville or whatever. The Asheville's. But in this one, like, there's a list you have to choose from. And I wasn't really interested in playing for like Raleigh or some other city I don't care about in North Carolina. So I found that one. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. So that's what I went with. So we're the Kiev nobodies. I wish we were playing this game on my court. When I realized it wasn't, I should have just quit. I have the contracts to burn. I love my court. It's like all black. It's got a little... Forgive me for this, but it's got a little Rick and Morty portal as one of the advertisements. I'm not like one of those screaming at McDonald's cashiers for Szechuan sauce fans. I like it, and it looked good on the court. So, like, I've got the little ads on the ticker. You get to choose those if you want to. And I had like Waffle House ad, and I don't know, maybe if it would have been in my stadium I would have gotten in trouble for like copyright stuff. Maybe it's good that it wasn't at mine. I literally know nothing about this stuff. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm gonna end up getting myself in trouble. That's an understatement. Yeah, I got cocky. Why is he... Yeah, let's put Jokic back in. Although I do like Bradley and Longley both being in too. They're definitely my worst players, but... What, 7-6 and 7... 2 or 3? I think 2. I'm not really good with numbers. Or like keeping them in my head or whatever. Alright, Pascal, making the most out of those minutes you get. I mean, you know, it wasn't a steal, so it doesn't count for the stats, but I saw it happen. Part of me kind of wanted them to have that. Get out the way. I have nothing against Simmons, but I think that people that don't love him do have reason. That's a bold statement to make there. Oops, I thought I was getting on Bradley. He passed it as soon as I pressed the button. I get off my people too easily. In real games, that hurts you. In like, when you're playing against a computer, you can get back to them too easily. I don't know why I was trying to qualify it. Yeah. These people can all shoot threes too. I don't know why none of them hang out at the line. Well, because they're all still 7 foot. Well, not Longley or Bradley. I also don't need to be playing too far off my people with them either. They're not quick like the others. Alright, so we're in the final minute, I guess, here. Probably just going to call it after this game. Just wanted to do kind of a test run. Like I said at the beginning, I Haven't streamed in a long time. Wanted to get back into it. Just do something to get a feel for it again. I don't know how regularly I'll be back on, but I'm going to try to be with a little more regularity than I used to be. Whoop. Maybe I'll play some games a little more interesting to stream. I just got Avengers, so you know, I usually play like RPGs and stuff. Like, spent a lot of time playing Persona 5 Royal over the summer, which I watched someone stream that was interesting enough, but I don't know. Just didn't feel like a streaming game, and the fact that you can't stream it all the way to the end felt like kind of a ripoff, you know? I just gotta leave you guys at the climax, so I wasn't really streaming that. But I did just I got a couple new games. I got Stranded Deep. I think that'll be an interesting one to play with. So I'm gonna try some more stuff out soon. Maybe do a stream on Stranded Deep with permadeath or something. Got 7 Days to Die. I play that usually with a friend, but he's done streams with me before, so maybe we'll throw something up with that. So I'm gonna try to get back into it again. Loved this lineup. Holy shit, loved this lineup. Like I said, I've had hella games against the teams in domination mode before, but like nothing like this. They're not set up to be that difficult, but this was... this lineup is just as I was hoping, just as I imagined. Just painful. Oh, those poor kings. Yeah. Love to see it. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, keep an eye out. Maybe I'll be back around a little bit more frequently soon. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. A nice early stream. Hopefully that was a good way to start your day. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. That was really anticlimactic. Alright.